Okay, guys, like I mentioned, I did run into an issue with my car. Don't mind the tape. This is just temporary to cover up the holes. Um, when you are drilling, make sure you kind of do a better job than me. Mine's a little bit jaggedy around here, and then the drill bit would catch, and it kind of made like a pushed up raised lip on there. So be patient. Take your time, guys. I mean, it still works. Everything lines up good. Another issue, guys, right here. Okay, so if you get the WRX option for the wing, basically, you will just line this up. I lined it up. Don't line it up one by one using these bases. Go ahead and actually get the wing, put the pedestals on, which if you don't know what they are, they're these. These are the pedestals. Go ahead and I'm trying to figure it out. Go ahead and install these pedestals right here. These won't be on, these little bolts that you see at the ends right here. Those won't be on. Those will go on after you drill your holes, which I had already done. I was just putting everything together to see how it fits, but it'll be smooth right here because it won't have these studs protruding out right here. So go ahead, put this on, screw it together, both on each side. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead, put the mount where you think it's supposed to go, like flush almost with this somewhat. It's going to kind of peak right here. And just kind of put it where you think it's going to be. And so when you bring the wing on, you put it on, you line up the pedestals into this gap you see right here. It's like a cutaway part right here. It slips right in. And like since it's already mounted, now you have the perfect width of measurement of how wide it's going to be, the pedestals where they're supposed to sit. And then all you got to do is kind of make sure on both sides that the wing, the whole thing in general is centered and it's even on both sides. So for me, it was kind of flush right here, and it starts to widen out right here, which is okay. Other videos I've seen people had it like this far out. I'm not sure how that worked out or not. And hopefully everything for me works out, but just letting you guys know that's how it goes. Measure where these go by mocking them up on there and then putting the wing on with the pedestals to kind of see where it's at, and then you'll be able to know for sure that when you screw these in that the wing will fit on no problem with the pedestals. Otherwise, if you're kind of guessing and you think it goes more in here or something, then it's going to be too narrow and you ain't going to be able to put the wing on because the pedestals are going to be all the way out here and this is going to be in here. Let's see. Like I was saying earlier, I fucked up. What I did was I actually drilled too big of a hole. So this kit comes with these weird little rivet nut looking things. But I'm used to the rivet nuts and most other kits like the Perrin pitch top mount kit. The rivet nut has like serrated sides to fit on here. So anyways, it has serrated sides so they can snug and grab on there, but this one was just smooth. So when I went to kind of I was thinking it kind of came in from the bottom and then you like put the nut through and you screw it in. But that didn't work because I didn't think it made sense to slip it in here and then screw it because it wasn't snug and it didn't have anything to grab onto. But I guess it's because I made the hole a little bit too big. And also APR, there's no instructions. It doesn't tell you to have like a rivet nut gun to like, widen it out so it actually grips and it's not just spinning in there or it's just kind of in there sort of snug that can still pop out. So that's kind of weird. One video I saw on YouTube, the guys, you just see them, they put it in there and I guess they kind of snugged it in, put it in, and then you just screw, but then it's not really that tight because there's nothing. I'll show you. I'll just go ahead and show you guys. Hold on. Okay, guys. So, just FYI, I went to Harbor Freight, bought this because everyone knows you go to Harbor Freight when you fuck up on something on your car and need an inexpensive tool to fix it, or something like that. Okay. Let me pause for a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let me just focus right here. Okay, so this is what the APR kit comes with. It comes with two of these. You can see there's some threads in there. Sorry, I gotta cut my nails, they're a little dirty. don't mind that, guys. But yeah, it comes with this. And don't mind the scratches on here, because it was actually all smooth all around. So that's why I didn't really think of this as a rivet nut, even though I think it says that on the list of parts that come with the kit. It was pretty smooth. It wasn't. I have another one. I can't find it right now that I brought with me because I lost one of these that came with the kit because one of the holes was too big on the other side that I drilled and actually fell inside the trunk and I can't get it out. So I was like, fuck. So I looked around and I realized that I had one left over from my Perrin pitch stop mount brace kit. It came with the extra one, which was actually had a wider lip on top right here. Like, as you see, this one's kind of narrow. That's all the lip you get. Very, very small. And the other one was like wider, but had the same thread pitch and everything. But it also had these on the side, all these like ridges on the side to actually snag onto something and grip it. So that's what I thought was that one was an actual rivet nut, it looks like. And I guess this one is too. It's just a different type. But I think the one thing that's kind of weird out there is I think a lot of people don't realize that you need a rivet. You need the rivet tool and you need to rivet this into the metal of your trunk for that center hole. And here's the tool right here. I went to Harbor Freight. It comes with a bunch of these right here, and fortunately it comes with ones with, see how wide that lip is on here on the outside? And the diameter is a lot wider, so it will fit in my trunk with no problem since I fucked up. So I will show you guys real fast. Hopefully I'm not going to try to drop this inside the trunk. But as you can see, well, this one, if I was just to go, it would drop right through. And here's the new one. The new one, look, way wider hole. Unfortunately, if you guys can see, I kind of fucked up too. Look how uneven this is. It ended up grabbing and ended up warping that area. So I got to try to flatten that out before I actually set this rivet nut in there. And a lot of people are just kind of putting this in there, or they probably smash it in just a little bit so it's kind of like snug in there, and then they start threading it on top, and all that literally happens is you put your little rubber piece, that goes first, and then that's it. And then right here you screw in your bolt, but it's not grabbing onto anything because this thing can spin. So that's why you need the rivet tool to actually snug it in there, and it expands it out. So you guys out there, that's the right way to do it. Don't do it like me the wrong way, where I had to go get a new set of these. These ones that come with the kit should be just fine, as long as you have the rivet. You get the rivet tool. So you should be fine with these. It's just you need the rivet tool to expand it, and make sure you don't drill the hole as big as I did. I fucked up, and yeah, I had to pay the price because I was thinking that these would be installed from the underneath instead, not from up top, so I wasn't worried. But that was the wrong answer. So yeah, just for you guys' information, do that. I know I should probably paint this bumper and I'll do all this other stuff to it, but paint these holes so it doesn't rust. But yeah, for now I just put tape to protect it because I couldn't mount the wing last night. But all the work's pretty much done right here. So I'll check back with you guys when I actually start getting everything kind of set and get the mounts and pedestals put on. But it should be straightforward from now on. I fucked up. Oh, as well as that, I had to go and buy. This was a different thread pitch for these ones, so I had to go buy new bolts for these too. So yeah, thank God they had the right bolts at Home Depot. Allen head, whatever, button, something, bolts. Luckily they had them for this, which were long enough to reach as well. And another thing I didn't get was that once you put this in, my bolts didn't seem to reach this anyway, regardless, because this side's fine. I could put this in here and it'll sit in there, but it would not reach through the mount and the rubber piece to this actual thing to thread in. So I'm not too sure if maybe they gave me shorter bolts or something, but yeah, guys, lesson of the story is just be patient. Check things multiple times. Drill a small hole first and then slightly work your way up from there. I did that, but I just kind of went a little overboard, a little too quick. So, lesson learned. And I'll see you guys in a little bit.